Hey guys, this is a surprise clutch, and I caught just the right time checking on her. This is my Xanthic Het Albino, or no, what am I talking about? Wow, this is my Het Xanthic. I bred her to the Xanthic Het Albino, whose clutch is slugged out, the male, and I locked her up with my regular Xanthic after. I didn't think she was going to go, because it's late. I mean, all of my other clutches have hatched. She looks like she's got a decent amount of eggs in her. I'm sitting here hoping maybe she'd drop that egg for me. But she just ate 2 days ago, so she should have plenty of energy to push these eggs out. Oh, looks like she's contracting. I'd love to be able to get this on video. But, anyway, I'm hoping the second male is the one that did it, because he would probably have better sperm than the male that's clutch is slugged out. I have a feeling it was because I had them at their temperatures way too high. I had it 95 on the hot side, and I think that's way too high. I think that's why I had so many slugs this season. So I've dropped them back down to 90 on the hot side, and I'm not changing that. Next season, everybody will be brumated, and we'll go from there. I'm just going to sit here for a minute. Actually, I'm going to put on some pants. I literally just got out of the shower. And then I'll pick this back up. Hopefully I can catch her laying that egg. Looks like she's going to. Like any second now. Well, I'm going to put some shorts on real quick, and then I'll start it back up. Of course, every time I say that, she moves like she's going to lay an egg. Please don't slug out. Please, seriously, don't slug out. That's all I'm asking. If I get 5 good eggs out of this, I'd be so happy. Because that would mean Xanthics. And I could use a couple Xanthic females to hold back. If I do end up getting good eggs out of this, I'm not going to count them before they're out of the snake, obviously. If I do get good eggs out of this, and I do end up selling some of the babies, I'm only going to sell them as Xanthic or Het Xanthic. They would all possibly be Het Snow, but I don't know which male took, since she was bred to 2, and one of them isn't Het Snow, so I wouldn't even consider, I wouldn't consider that in the pricing or anything. I just tell people it's a possibility they could be 50% Het Snow, but, there's a good chance they're not. So, I wish I could just, mount this camera here and leave it. I don't have that option with this camera. I gotta get a GoPro or something. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm not gonna set up the camera for the whole clutch. I just want to see her get this one egg, and then I'm gonna leave her alone. Because, I have had females stop dropping eggs when they feel like they're being irritated a lot, so I'm gonna leave her alone until all the eggs are out. Channel update as well. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a series, two videos I think, on hognose care. It really stemmed from just getting asked a ton of questions, a ton of the same questions. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk saying that, but I was like, I'm gonna make a frequently asked questions video. But then it dawned on me that most of my frequently asked questions lately have been about hognose care. So, the first one's gonna be, where I got my racks, what tubs I keep them in, basic hognose care, Do I think they're good for beginners, etc., etc., all that. The second one will be breeding, covering brumation, breeding, timing through shedding, which will be explained. Don't ask me about it. The video's coming. My phone camera is kind of crapping out on me, so I got my good camera here. And I just bought a card reader. My new PC didn't have a built-in card reader, which is why I haven't been using this camera. I don't know if she's gonna drop that one egg for me. But I'll stand here and watch her for a couple minutes, and when if that egg starts making its way out, you can see she keeps like convulsing. That's her, you know, the birth spasms have begun. Yeah, if anybody's ever watched Coneheads. Or it's because I'm bugging her, and I don't want her getting egg bound or something because I'm pissing her off. So I've never actually watched one lay eggs. Like I've caught them in the middle of it, but I've never watched, so I don't know if I'm irritating her and that's what she's doing that, or if she's about to lay that egg. Well, I mean, either way, this is some interesting footage for you guys. You get to see something is going on. I'll wait like another minute, and then if that egg doesn't squeeze itself out, I'm just gonna leave her alone, because like I said, I don't want her being too stressed. Judging by how nice and light she is, and like her red spots, and if my second male Xanthic is the one that took, any Xanthics that come out of this should be so like silvery. It'll be amazing. If she even lays any good eggs. I mean, I really hope she has at least one good egg. Like I said, I'd take 5. But even one good egg would be good. Well, I had this egg from the last clutch that looked like slugs. It didn't really look like a slug to me, so I stuck it in the egg box and I stuck it up on top of the rack here. And I've been keeping an eye on it. It hasn't molded, it hasn't died really, but I couldn't see any veins in it. And I was playing with it, not really playing with it, but I was just, you know, looking at it the other day. It's starting to get all hard on the bottom, so it's definitely a slug. I was hopeful that maybe one egg would have survived out of that last clutch, but no kitten. It's my cat. That's her name. She never got a name when she was younger. I kept calling her Kitten, and now she answers to it, so her name is Kitten. She's like 11 years old, and her name is Kitten. But, okay, I'm gonna leave this snake alone. I don't wanna impede her laying. So yeah, at least you guys saw this. This is cool. I'm really happy she actually ended up going. Like, I was not expecting another clutch this year, so hopefully this will pay off in it being good eggs and it being some Xanthics for me. Like I said, I wouldn't mind a holdback or 2 female Xanthic. I'm going to oh, it's coming. All right, here it goes. Come on. Focus. She's doing a good job at hiding. I want this thing to focus. Yeah. Move your tail. I'm not gonna touch you, but move your tail. Oh, that's so cool. I was worried that maybe that egg was stuck because of how long she's been pushing it out, but here it comes. Can you guys see that with all the like shadows and stuff? Let's see if I can illuminate the situation a little bit. I'm not gonna touch her, but yeah, right in there. Nah, it's not gonna work. It's a flashlight cat, it's not a laser pointer. That same cat I was just talking about, Kitten, is obsessed with laser pointers. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking for a minute, because I think the vibration of my voice might be bugging her too. Snakes sense vibration, and I have a very low voice, especially considering I just woke up, so... She's really pushing that egg out. So, funny story. I was trying to download an emulator yesterday. I know I said I was going to stop talking, and then I didn't. I was trying to download a Game Boy 3DS emulator, because I want to play Pokemon Black and White. I grew up on Pokemon. I was like 13 when it came out, the original like Red and Blue. And now I'm playing Pokemon Go with my wife. And it's not the same. I don't like some of the aspects, like you just throwing stuff at the Pokeball. I wish it had just been a Pokemon game for your phone. You know, like, it could include the walking aspect and all that, which is awesome, because I need exercise, so it's helping. But, I like turn-based combat. I like the fact that you had to battle your Pokemon down to catch them. So I wanted to play Pokemon X and Y. So I tried to download a 3DS emulator for my computer, because I'm not going to go drop $200 on a 3DS right now. I just don't have it. There's snakes I need more than I need a 3DS emulator. Or a 3DS, I mean. And of course the 3DS emulator downloads gave me a ton of viruses. So I had to literally restore my computer yesterday. And I was like, oh, that's great. That's what I wanted to do on a Friday. I spent most of my half day of work. I got out at noon. I came home and I spent most of that time just messing with my computer. And, I was not excited about that. And, I was like, I wonder how karma's gonna even this out for me. Like, that was just an unnecessary crap. Well, I think I have my answer. Of course, now I just gotta hope she doesn't slug out on me. This is her first clutch. And I can't tell if that egg looks like a slug or not. I don't know, it looks white enough to me. It's not even entirely out, but... to be honest, I would probably expect a few slugs. At the same time, she got bred after I lowered the temperatures, so it's a very distinct possibility that she would be perfectly fine. Man, those eggs are like pliable when they come out at first. I don't know. I can't tell if that's a good one or is this slightly yellowish, but it's also in the shade. Jeez. Once it's out, I'm gonna obviously leave the eggs with her. Let them harden up a little bit. That might be... I don't know, that's kind of small. Or there's still part of it in there. I can't tell. I'm not gonna, you know what, I'm not gonna guess. I'm gonna go eat my cereal, I'm gonna leave her alone, let her lay the rest of her eggs, and then I'll figure out what's going on. I was gonna try to feed the babies again today, and I tried feeding them 2 days ago, and the holdback male, I'm fairly sure he's male, the holdback ate twice already. The rest of his siblings have not eaten at all. So that's a pain. That looks like a good egg, actually. That looks like it's a perfectly good egg. It's nice and white. That doesn't look yellow. So, alright, anyway. That is happening. I'm going to leave her alone and let her finish laying her eggs and then go put them in the incubator. I'm sorry if the camera didn't focus as great as I had hoped. But, at least you guys got to see that. So, let's leave her alone. Oh, and then real quick, I might as well, seeing as I'm already in here doing things with snakes, Here's the holdback. And I just spilled his water. I'll give him a little bit more. Come here, you. That's the holdback super, the nice light one. It's eaten twice already. His siblings have not. I thought you guys would get a kick out of this. I'm not even entirely sure how I'm going to get this little guy to eat. This was from the clutch with only 2 surviving eggs. That is the smallest baby I have ever seen. It's probably less than a gram. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is try to get that one to eat some fish. I think its sibling is the same way. Yeah. I'm going to try to get it to eat some fish. And, go from there. Yeah, he's shedding and he needs some dampness. But that's what, sometimes that happens, when they're small like that. Their shed gets stuck a little bit. I'm gonna spray. See, I had to remove that pinky too. I left him in there for 2 days. It's time to remove him. Just spray a little bit of water on that paper towel. Yeah, I don't think anybody else ate. No. Oh, the pinky smell though. That's the one thing I hate, is that smell of... I try to leave them so they can eat, but it's annoying. This guy's getting a little bit bigger too. Hopefully he'll be ready next season. This is my Exanthic 60 Conda, 100% het Exanthic, 66% het snow. Yes. I'm gonna try to get a het snow to breed him too. Nobody else really want to show up. Well, I guess I can show off this. And there's no way you're hungry. You just ate. You just ate. You're such a butt. You just ate like 2 days ago. You're probably still hungry though. That's that purple line Conda female. She's getting bigger. But anyway, this video's been long enough. I am going to work on that series soon. The question is whether or not I'm going to do it in here or in front of my webcam. I don't show my face a lot, and I think I could do it in front of my webcam. I have a 1080p webcam, and just, you know, make it so that you guys can see that. But, alright, that's it for now.